Hi, it's Tony with lidl.doodle. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to talk about pocket pens and share some of my collection and talk about maybe some of the reasons why people would or would not like to add pocket pens to their collection. So if you do not have pocket pens or don't know what they are, I'm just going to start off by showing the very first pocket pen that I purchased. This is a CCO Sport. It's very plasticky. I think you can hear that. I picked this up early in my fountain pen journey from a stationery store that has since closed down, but they didn't have a large selection of pens, but I grabbed this one. I didn't use it for very long because, and you can even see I don't even have a cartridge in here, because it just felt almost too light. And being that it was my first pocket pen, I thought it was cute, and I threw it in my purse, and I wasn't worried about getting it scratched up or anything. But it just didn't really stick for me. But I have since grown in my of pocket pens. The next one I'm going to show, or the next two I'm going to show, I picked up this little Galen leather wallet from Gold Spot, and I have, it's a joke in my family that I don't look at dimensions of things, and so I end up ordering something and it's like would work in a dollhouse, or it is 10 times as big as I thought it was going to be. So this is one of those cases where I saw, ooh, Galen leather, it's green, I'm just going to order it. And it came and it was a lot smaller than I thought, so I didn't know what to do with it, and my husband suggested putting a couple of pocket pens in it. So I just put my little green pocket knife and two of my pocket pens. So these two, this one is a lot like the gray one. It's plasticky, and I actually bought this one for my daughter. This has a cartridge converter in it, and you can see these guys are tiny. Surprisingly, this does not get written with very often, but I can pick it up and immediately just start, and it writes, it goes. I might have like golden Oasis in this, I think. Again, this is a medium nib, and it's got, pretty sure this is golden Oasis, it looks like it. So it's a good writer, and I would say this is probably a good starter pen for somebody who's interested in maybe a smaller pen or something that's lightweight. Like I've talked about before, I don't post my pens because I usually hold the cap in my right hand and kind of fidget with it. So the size for me is still comfortable. I don't have like super big hands or super small hands. I think probably on the smaller side. But if you post it, it gets to be a little more like a full-size pen. But the next pen I'm going to show you is the teeny tiniest pen that I have in my collection. This is also a Kaweco, and it's the Lilliput. It is tiny, and it's super skinny. However, I do not write with this at all. It sits on my desk in a little cup that I just have like the pens I just don't use very often, and so I haven't written with this probably in months, and it just goes. So it's actually a really good writer. This is a medium as well. I have no idea what ink is in this. It does not take a cartridge converter, so I've got a cartridge. We buy a bunch of these empty cartridges off Amazon, so that if we have a pen that we want to switch out the color and it doesn't have a cartridge converter, we can just fill the cartridge up. So this takes a cartridge, and it's got threads on the back for you to screw the cap on. So if I was going to write with this pen, I mean, capped, it actually is a nice size. I still don't like how skinny it is, but it's a comfortable writer. It has a really good ink flow, and I don't hate it. It's just that it is so stinking skinny. I don't take it anywhere with me because this would get lost. This is smaller than any lipstick I have, right? They did come out with a new color. It's a blue metallic, and it's super pretty, but just not the pen for me. So I'm going to kind of buzz through because we do have a handful of other Kavecos that are our favorites, and I will talk about the difference. These two are two of my favorites. They are the AL Sport, so they are aluminum, and they have such a nice weight to them. This one, this purple one, it's called Very Perry. This was a Gold Spot exclusive, and last I checked, they do not have this color on their website anymore. So I am super glad I picked it up because it is absolutely beautiful. It's a great writer, and I just, as opposed to the plastic one, the aluminum just hits different. It's just a great weight. So this is in a broad. And the color was Very Perry, so I guess if you went out like looking on eBay or something, you might find it, or I don't know if they'll ever bring it back. And then I have, what do I have in here? Oh gosh, it's a diamine ink, and it's exclusive for this pen, but I am just drawing a blank right now, so that's okay. Anyway, but this, a great pen. I love this pen. This one is not an exclusive. You can probably still get this on a few retailers' websites. I think this was like Iguana Blue or something like that. And it's, again, I love the weight. I love the color. It's got like a kind of a brushed texture. So, tactically, is that the word? It feels good, to hold and fidget. This is a double broad, and I don't write with it as often because it is such a thick writer. And this is, what ink is this? Diamine, Spearmint, Diva. So you can see the line variation in that double broad versus the medium. So I only have a couple double broad pens, even though I do tend to gravitate toward broad pens. The double broads, oh my gosh, they just get a little out of control sometimes. So now I'm going to show you a couple of my husband's Kavecos. This orange is another Gold Spot exclusive, and I bought this for him, and it is no longer on their website. I can tell you I have kicked myself 10 times for not getting this color because it's just such a fun orange. It's got that little bit of a brushed texture to it, and I just really like it. So this is a broad, and I have absolutely no idea what ink is in this. Gosh, I don't know. It's most likely a diamine. I think that's the majority of our orange inks are diamine inks, so that would be my guess. And it doesn't look like it has any shimmer in it, so who knows? But it's such a versatile orange. I think so many oranges could go in here, sparkle or shimmer or not shimmer. And then this one is a fun, it's like kind of a denim-y washed out finish. And let's see, he's got this, looks like that says medium. A little bit of a hard start there, but then it just picks right up. I mean, all of these Kavecos are really just good writers from what I have experienced, and I really like them. every time a new color comes out in these aluminum ones, I'm just going to have to grab it because I've kicked myself. I've seen some older colors, like sage green aluminum or red, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I get this? I don't have this particular one. This might be on my list to grab because I do see them still available on the retailers that I visit. So this blue kind of washed out is very fun. The last Kaweco I'm going to show you is my husband's favorite and my least favorite. And this is the heaviest of the Kawecos that we have, and it is the Brass Sport. Now this, again, it's a great writer. He has, I think he's got, oh no, he used to have writer's blood in here, but he changed it, so I don't even know what ink that is. This is a broad, and he loves this pen. It's heavy, and it's nice. It feels very sturdy. It's getting some of the patina as he's used it, but I will tell you, I cannot handle how my hands smell after I have worked with this pen. I don't mind a little bit of a brassy smell, but this I just feel like it's just overpowering to me. It doesn't bother him at all, but it drives me nuts. So I do not use this pen. The next few pens I'm going to show, and I don't want this video to go super long, so I'm going to just kind of talk fast. I have, and I've shown these before, these are the Opus 88 minis. I have purchased all three of these from Goldspot. The left one is, let me zoom in just a little bit, maybe. The left one is Baby Beluga, and it's just super cute. It has this swirly design around the top and a little whale, and then it's got some detail on the barrel. Really like this one. And then I have the Grumpy Cats. I've shown this one before. This is a favorite. And then finally I have the Cherry Blossom, which I just think is so pretty. So I'm going to just show you a quick writing sample because this Cherry Blossom it's kind of fun. It's a 1.4 stub, and it is the biggest nib that I have. And it's a fun writer. I don't journal with it very often because it is so thick. Oh, a little hard start. But you can see, I mean, it's got some thick lines. And I believe, and I'll have to double check, but I believe this was a Goldspot exclusive. I have Diamine. It was one of their ink vent little bottles from last year. I don't remember what, I'm sorry, I haven't been great about remembering all the inks I put in these. But anyway, so that is a 1.4 stub, and it's just really cool. But it doesn't work for every purpose, right? I don't journal with that, or I don't try to write in small areas. Let's see, the Baby Beluga is a broad, and it's very bouncy. So as opposed to the 1.4, which is actually pretty stiff, this guy you can just kind of see how bouncy it is. And that's a broad. And I'm pretty sure this was also a Goldspot exclusive. I don't know if I'll buy any more of these. I have had some trouble periodically with the flow, and with Opus pens, they, and say, hey, you got to open the back, and it releases some air, and it does all of that magic. I don't know. But then sometimes I find when it's open and it stops, if I close it, then it starts working, and then it stops working, then I open it. So it's kind of a high maintenance pen, but I mean, they're just so cute. So we'll see. This pen, the TWSBI 580 AL Mini, and I don't know, my husband says he doesn't think this is really a pocket pen, but to me it's pretty small, and when I take the cap off and I don't post it, I feel like it kind of fits like the Kaweco's. So I consider this a pocket pen, but it's pretty. I love the purple grip. And I've got a broad nib on this, and I have diamine Congirls in here, and I know that because this is my favorite pen to have Congirls in, and Congirls is one of my absolute favorite inks. I had to order 2 bottles from Hong Kong just to make sure I never run out, because if they ever discontinue it or it just stops being produced, I'm going to be really sad. I don't know if the shimmer will show up yet, but it's just got such a fun, like, blue, purple, really vibrant shimmer once it dries. All right, last 2. These are our most recent pocket pens. We got them at the San Francisco Pen Show, and we got matching designs, just different colors. These are Shown Design Pocket 6 pens, and we got them with the black plated nibs. I got mine in a medium, and my husband got his in a broad. This is the only pen that I actually do like to cap or post, because I mean, it's like, I just can't, and I don't mind it. I actually really love writing with this pen. It's a very nice writer. I have my eyes on another Shown Design pen, but I'm trying to, oh, that was off camera, sorry. Trying to restrain myself a little bit and recover from the San Francisco Pen Show. And this has, oh, I don't know. It looks too dark for Noodler's Apache Sunset. I'll have to go look in my notebook to see what it is, what's in there. So, why would someone want pocket pens? What are the benefits? Well, I mean, they're super cute, first off. So if you are a person who likes to collect pens for aesthetics, I mean, they're just adorable. I love tiny things, right? So these are right up my alley for that. I think they're easily portable. I can throw a couple in a pen case where, you know, a different pen I might only be able to get one in. I would say the biggest drawback to them is just if you have bigger hands, or it's not comfortable for you to hold a pen like that, then it wouldn't be for you. Obviously, being that they're a little smaller, probably easier to lose if you throw one in a purse or something like that. But I mean, I think like anything, it's personal preference. I love the different colors, the different styles. I'm really happy with the styles that we have chosen. I know there are certainly other brands and models and whatnot of pocket pens, but the ones, the Kaweco's and the Opus and the TWSBI 580 and 100,000,000% the Shown Design, those are our favorites. So we're just gonna probably be satisfied with our pocket pen collection at this point. I know my husband said he doesn't feel like he needs any other ones except for the one Shown Design one that we have our eye on. It's the exact same one, so we'll end up getting matching ones if we get them. But yeah, so if you have any questions about pocket pens, you know, I'll try to answer them. Of course, I'll put links to where I get these, and if you want to know the specific ink, just drop me a comment and I will reply and look in my notebook. Sorry, I didn't have that together. But anyway, thank you for hanging out and listening to me blab on about pocket pens. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video.